where you redefine the status quo of education, the status quo of entertainment, as well as information. That's what happens when you're hectic 9 million times than any other. Good show in the motherland. Sweetheart, where are you? You are none other than Ekse. Are you on your channel? Those are lies, man. It's only us. Guys, follow us on Twitter. It's Ekse_live. And then Facebook Ekse on Cape Town TV. Should you wish to be part of the show, you can email us Ekse@CapeTownTV. It don't matter what you do. You could be a designer, a philanthropist, a business personality, or somebody or represent a NPO and you want to put on, you like they did earlier on. So if you want to talk about issues, social issues, this is the platform to do so. Channel 263 on your DSTV. This is where you bring you the biggest, the baddest, and the most hip and happening show in the Netherlands. Yes, baby. Well, who she opened the show this afternoon? Go Bianca, only 16 years old. Can you believe that? Got a big
okay, clearly he shouldn't sing.
Ever. And then the other one who's responsible for careers, Zabandu Abanins, making sure that they blossom to their very best. Good David, he even does so. Yes, in England. Can you imagine?
Can you imagine? The man
Welcome to the show.
Thanks,
so excited to have you. It's been a long time coming.
Absolutely. We flew over specially for you.
Yeah.
You crossed all the seas and you came to Africa to Ekse. Why? What brings you to South Africa?
What brings me to South Africa? Samantha and I manage 4 great artists.
Yes.
Right.
We have obviously Bianca, who you've heard, Lauren Lee, who you know from Woman to Woman and various other things, and Rise Up and Want Your Love and things like that. And then we've got Brent, who is a rapper, MC, bit of a character, but great fun, great fun. And then Maritza is this lady's voice coach, and she's got a show tomorrow at Debua. And we have a title sponsor who has given us rands
for her to go through.
That's exciting.
So we are going to make a profit, which is always good.
Yes.
Called Lisa from Fantasy Nails.
Right.
And then I'll talk a little bit about how Samantha and I got together, because this is crazy.
Okay.
Goes against every business model you can possibly think of.
Yo, this is getting scandalous.
No, there's no scandal. Lauren Lee was working with one of Samantha's artists.
Right.
And I knew, and I'd been looking for a while to find somebody to partner here. So I said to Lauren, typical nutty David, is Samantha honest, trustworthy, etc.? And Lauren said yes. So we got in contact, we signed an MOU. I only met her for the first time 4 weeks ago. So don't try this at home, because generally it won't work. And we work well together because she freed me up. Because before, when I was working just with Lauren and Felicity, I was doing the admin and the PR and the sponsorship and everything.
Right.
And Samantha is so much better at the strategic stuff than I am.
Right.
And now because basically all I do, Samantha does all the work.
Right.
And
you,
all I
do
do,
the fancy stuff. You come on TV and you chat about it while she's actually working.
I just talk to people. And Samantha, it's really funny when she looks in the morning when we WhatsApp each other. She must think, what's he going to do today? But it is great because obviously if we were similar in character, in the things we're good at, it wouldn't work. Our values are exactly the same because we're both highly moral, and we are very keen on basically teaching the artists how important it is not to fall out of nightclubs and get drunk and all the other things that some unfortunately do.
Before it turns to a David show, let's pull in Bianca very quickly. Bianca, you fell in love with music when, and how come this music? Because one would say you have an old soul. Not many young people chooses the genre that you are currently performing.
Okay, so on the age of 5, I started singing. And then also on the age of 12, I've done my first competition, and that's also when we started and figuring out, no, but yeah, but she has an opera voice. And then since then, I went on and went on and went on. Like, unfortunately, I can't do pop or jazz or country because it sounds opera. So
Okay.
that's an animatic, but yeah, that's how actually I started. But music is something that controls me basically.
And this relationship began when and how?
With Bianca?
Yes.
Samantha was managing Bianca.
All right.
And still does. And I do her PR and sponsorship,
Okay.
which works really well because Samantha knows Bianca so much better than I do.
There are a lot of artist management. What sets you apart from the rest?
What sets us apart? Gosh, wow. Our aim, first of all, is to protect and mentor. And if I was advising a young artist when they're looking for a manager, they should ask them one question: Why do you want to manage me? And if they use the word money,
Right.
don't go anywhere near.
Yeah.
Because yes, we make no apology that we want to run a successful business, but the money is not the motivation. Because if you do any job, it doesn't matter what you do. If you do it for money, you'll always fail anyway, and it's the wrong reasons. And what we try to do with all our artists, we try to treat them fairly, and Samantha says equally. I always say that it's more important to treat them fairly because because they're all at different stages in their lives. So Bianca is much younger. Lauren and Maritza are happily married. Then you've got Brent, who is a little bit older, and he's very interested in collabing with people, and he's just doing a collab with Vito at the moment. And our main job, though, is to make sure that we make the artists the best people they can be. And the other thing that I think does set us apart slightly, most artist management teams are only focused on their own artists. If we see someone like Tiana or Chelsea Goliath or Linnell, who Bianca shadowed, we build them up, and because there's enough room in the world for everybody. And it breaks my heart when I see on social media somebody disrespecting another artist to enhance their own career, because that's not necessary.
I'd like to find out, I know that there are not a lot of opera singers in the mainstream. Do you have anybody that you look up to perhaps, and how does an opera singer make money given that mainstream doesn't play on radio, on television? You guys barely get the platform.
Okay, so it's very difficult though, especially when you need to make money out of music career, because there's a start and then there's the base. So you first of all need to build the foundation before you start with the physically music career, and this is on the level where I am. So I'm busy starting with it, but also that there's a lot of people who doesn't do opera but who does do jazz and country and pop and you name it, but opera is like falling out. Like opera's busy closing, and like I don't think there's anyone, because all the old opera people are like
Dead?
no.
I'm kidding. I'm just messing with you. I'm just kidding.
They retired. They retired.
They retired, okay.
I don't have anybody who I look up to because there's so a lot.
Okay, you look up to David. Let's give him that. David, in less than a minute, don't take forever. If I want to sign up, am I able to do that, and how?
If you want to sign
up with you guys.
The thing about signing up, obviously we're full at the moment because four is enough, because we're not only managing their careers, we're managing their lives as well. Right. So we have to, and being quite old, as we said earlier, that I'm probably one of the oldest you've ever had on this show, being a youth show, and so therefore, yes, if you send us music, if we can't manage you, if we think you're up to standard, we will find someone that can.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
I will leave your details on our social media platforms. Oh, you went somewhere exciting.
Oh, I went somewhere exciting. And as you mentioned, I went to to a Women for Women event, which was incredible, where we got to speak to a couple of women and rather get inspired by all the beautiful Miss Pageants that were there. They're not all just Miss Pageants, they have brains too, and they did do a lot for us. So just find out what me and Vio got up to, guys, while sipping on some, something